Hey guys, back with another video from my addictive blogging channel. So this is the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini and this is the Amazfit Gtr 2e, and in this video we will see one awesome feature which is one of the best features of Amazfit GTS 2 Mini that is not there in the Amazfit Gtr 2e. So this video will be a sick video guys as always, and if you are a tech enthusiast, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification up because I will be making more videos like this. So let's start. So first of all, the Amazfit Gtr 2e and the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, both of the watches really look good, and they comes with an AMOLED display with the Alexa on it, and also you will get a lot of customizations and features on both the watches, and the always on display on both the watches also looks very good. So the feature I will be talking about, which is one of the most important features in the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, is the always on display. So always on display is there in both the watches, but there is a way in which the always on display of the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini really changes the whole game of the smartwatch. So what is that way in which you can use that always on display in Amazfit GTS 2 Mini but you cannot use it in the Amazfit Gtr 2e? Let's check. So first of all, let's enable the always on display of the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, which is there. So you will get the option in the settings of this watch. So in the settings you will get the screen of watch face, and there you can enable it. Either you can enable it in the smart mode or you can make it a schedule start. So I will make a schedule start in here. So let's enable the schedule start option, and once it is enabled you can see the always on display on the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini looks really good. So now we will see the option which is there in the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, which makes it really different than the Amazfit Gtr 2e. So if you go to the settings of the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, in the settings you will see there is an option of the lit upon wrist lift. So this option, what it does is, if you just lift your wrist like this, the display of the watch will be turned on. So there is an option in the watch of Amazfit GTS 2 Mini to turn it on, and once it is turned on, the display will be on every time you flick your wrist. But at the same time, if you turn it off, the good part about it is the always on display will be visible to you and it will not turn on the display of the watch. So if you just get the always on display on the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, if you flick the wrist also, it will not turn on, and that's the way you can display the always on display all the time on your watch, not getting the display of the watch turned on, which looks dope because there are really good always on display on the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini. So you just can wear the watch like this and always you can see the time and the step count or the always on display features on the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini. At the same time, if you come to the Amazfit Gtr 2e and if you go to the settings option and go to the display and brightness, you will see the always on display is there. So in the always on display you can definitely set the always on display similar to the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini. Here also you will get the smart option, but in the always on display you will get another option of always on. So this is not there in the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, and you can also schedule the always on display and turn it off. So if I turn the always on display on and I just enable it to the timed option as the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, so every time the always on display will be visible once the screen has been timed out, and every time you flick your wrist the display will turn on. But in the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini you will be getting another option to turn off the display whenever you will be flicking the wrist up. So that option is not there in the Amazfit Gtr 2e. So what happens is you will not get that option to show always on display on the watch all the time. So what happens with the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini is, because it has this option of lit upon wrist lift, in the settings of the watch you can turn it off, and once you turn it off, the always on display will be always visible on the watch once the screen has been timed. But on the other hand, because this watch doesn't have that lit upon wrist lift option, you cannot turn off the display of the watch. So if the always on display is on the Amazfit GTR 2e, and whenever you will be flicking the wrist, the display will turn on, and that option of showing always on display all the time you cannot do on the Amazfit GTR 2e. So big downside in the Amazfit GTR 2e if we compare with the Amazfit GTS 2me, because of that option lit upon wrist lift. So this is the option which is not there in the Amazfit GTR 2e, and I wanted to show you guys this is the thing which is not there in the Amazfit GTR 2e, which is available in the GTS 2 mini. So that's it guys, I hope you have liked this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification up, because I will be making more videos like this. So thank you guys, have a great day. Thank you.